Are you guys even ready for what you're about to witness? You're about to witness some Facebook science. Some stuff that it doesn't deserve to have science in the name, but they seem to think it does. Anyways, there's a lot of misinformation in this video, so I'm going to do my best to address it because that's kind of my job. Anyways, let's just jump into it. A man named Igor Chavotsky assisted in over 20,000 underwater births. Eventually, he began experimenting with women giving birth in the ocean. In 1979, when preparing with his team for an underwater birth in the Black Sea, in a few feet of water, suddenly 3 dolphins approached the pregnant woman, pushed everyone out of the way and took over. They scanned the length of her body up and down with sonar while relaxing the mother and swimming in circles around her. The mother gave birth to the child effortlessly, painlessly, and without fear. They began multiple projects with dolphin-assisted births that spread worldwide. Crazy how easy it is to make things up, isn't it? Also, he was charged with like sexual assault or something, so I don't think he's a very good person. I'm gonna be real. Yesterday, why should I study science, biology, physics? It is useless. I will never use it. I will never be a scientist. Today, 5G gives cancer. Vaccines have mind-controlled chips for the new world order. The earth is flat. I saw it on YouTube. I mean, it really is like a failure of the educational system that people don't have the skills to think critically. Like, it's so sad that has broken down for these people. Critical thinking just doesn't exist for them, and that's horrifically sad. Like, in these videos, you hear me talking about like the scientific method and stuff like that, and that stuff is just completely lost on them. Like, they're not even aware of the concept. It's so weird. It's just sad that the education system has failed so many people in such a horrifically spectacular way, where it does lead to genuine public safety concerns. For instance, people not believing that COVID exists, for people attacking, not even 5G towers, but like emergency 4G towers and stuff like that. And then all the way up to an attack on the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. for reasons that I still don't quite get the logic of. But yeah, clearly this has to be some failure of the educational system in our countries or something like that. I don't know, maybe people just completely forget critical thinking and scientific method and all that stuff once they're out of school. I don't know, but there is something wrong and we need to fix it. It's just a fact. Research shows that people with Rh negative blood type are not from planet Earth. Oh my. Interesting made-up studies. Gotta love Facebook, eh? Has anyone got any pictures of people being vaccinated during the Black Death? Surely everyone must have been vaccinated back then, or else how did we survive as a species? 1/3 of the population perished, man. Like, that's what we're worried about with Corona, is a mass amount of deaths and then reaching herd immunity, or literally it just killing everyone that it possibly could kill so it eradicates itself. That's what we're kind of scared of with COVID-19, because we know it's happened in the past where a disease has taken hold of a large population and just destroyed it. It's annoying because anti-vaxxers really think that they've made a point with this, but they're just saying nonsense as usual. Like, there is nothing there of substance. They can't seem to understand why that's such a non-point. Anti-vaxxer is not the insult you'll think it is. It is though. It is. It means you're incredibly uneducated, or you're incredibly ignorant, or you're just fucking stupid. It is an insult, and it should be insulting to you. You are anti-science, and you're actively killing people. You are a murderer because of your stupidity and your ignorance. We should hold anti-vaxxers accountable for the disastrous effects that they've had on other people's lives. I see it as like speeding along the highway, going double the speed limit for no reason at all, and then crashing into another car and killing people. For me, it's on the exact same level, and yeah, there's not much more else I can say. It's your own ignorance and stupid that led you into this path, and if you've hurt somebody, then I think you should be accountable for it. Immunocompromised people should not be at risk because you're an idiot. Simple as that. The Great Ice Ball Earth Theory. Okay, so what you're saying is the Earth is round, but it's a very small part of a giant ice ball that is possibly hollow. Okay, I'm glad we're getting a little bit of common ground with the flat earthers, I guess. I don't know. It's still stupid. If you haven't taken the shot, please don't. If you have, waiting for the second, please don't. And if you have, I'll pray for you to make things right with God. Well, I pray everyone makes things right with him. This is simply good versus evil, and the battle has already been won by the king. Choose your side. Please just don't bring your religion into this. Your religion has nothing to do with this, okay? Alright? By insisting your religion be involved in something that it has no place in, all you're doing is holding us back. Your book says nothing about coronavirus, and it says nothing about the vaccine, okay? So please keep your religion to yourself. This is a good versus evil battle, but you're not on the good side if you're trying to prevent people from getting vaccinated. And not getting vaccinated, you're essentially saying that a portion of your population deserves to die. That's horrible. So please don't make excuses to do with your religion, which have nothing to do with your religion or have nothing to do with science or anything apart from your own feelings. Please don't do that. I recommend urine for my friend's mother's neck tumor, which was the size of half a football. It was insane. On the urine and on putting your impacts on the side of her neck, she detoxed out too quickly and passed away. She lost her will to live as all of that swelling, the tumor went down like 60% just on urine. Was crazy. Very healing modality. Okay, that, I don't know if I've just lost my ability to read, but I don't think any of that made any sense. Don't piss on tumors. That's just my advice. The earth is flat, stationary, and enclosed exactly the way the Bible says it is, exactly the way God created it to be. God is real, game over. The globe, the foundation of evolution, the Big Bang, atheism, alien seeding, paganism, and the occult, the New World Order, and satanic world control. The flat earth, described in the Bible, validates the Bible, scientifically proven, points to God alone as creator, blows Satan's deceptions wide open. Now do you see why they align? So I was Catholic educated throughout most of my school life, and I can tell you one thing for sure. They teach the Bible as more of a fable and as more of a way to learn lessons than as actual fact, especially the Old Testament. The Old Testament, as far as they're concerned, and in the way that they taught us, complete fairy tales. Complete fairy tales. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. That is 100% okay to me. It's literally just about learning lessons and how to be a better person according to the views of the day, which doesn't really translate that well to nowadays. And I kind of wish everyone was taught that in regards to the Bible, because it makes people like this. I'm sure this person is a totally reasonable person, but they're just completely batshit insane. Being told that all these fantastical stories were 100% real and happened exactly as described as in the Bible, it makes people like this. People who will neglect basic facts and observations that we have proven for hundreds, if not thousands of years, because they want to believe what is written in a book, because they attach so much identity to this book that they can't stand that science differs from what is written in their ancient book. And honestly, that's just one person's interpretation of the book. Another interpretation of the Bible says that the world was divided into fours, you know, just like how we have the northern, southern, eastern, western hemispheres on the earth. So some people see that as being, oh look, the Bible knew the earth was round. Like, there's so many ways to interpret the Bible, but I just wish that no one was ever taught it was literal, because being taught it was literal has been a detriment to them. I'm having a hard time finding proof of Europeans' existence prior to the Renaissance period. Definitely nothing of BC times for sure. Yeah, we didn't exist back then, man. Yeah, Europeans are fake. White people don't exist. White people, we're aliens. LGBTs are aliens pretending to be human and manipulating us. Yep, that's exactly it. Oh man, gay people? Yeah, aliens. Sorry to tell ya. Interesting that the new strains of COVID are all named after human brainwaves. Gamma, beta, alpha, beta, delta. Now, there's a reason for this, and it's gonna blow your mind, but it's the Greek alphabet. It's literally just like a part of biology to name things in respective to the Greek alphabet. That's why the brainwaves and coronavirus variants have the same name. It's not exactly rocket science. We just classify things as alpha, beta, gamma, whatever, because it's easier for us to do so. And I didn't even have to Google this. This is literally just something that you should know. I don't know the reason we do it. I don't know why you would use different like alphas, betas, or whatever to classify different things. I don't know that. I'm sure somebody in the comments will gladly tell us why. The information is out there. The information is available. You have the internet. Use it. You know, in second grade where they sit you down and tell you how to find credible sources for information? Yeah. Use that. The menstrual cycle is not normal or healthy. The only reason females have a menstrual cycle, especially the females of African descent, is because they have been domesticated. All spiritual and religious texts talk about the menstrual cycle being unclean. There are women around the world who have never bled in their lives and have children, and the only reason they started bleeding is when they picked up the Western diet. Do you know why religious texts talk about the menstrual cycle being unclean? Because they're sexist. It's not unclean at all. Fuck any religion or any person who sees that as a dirty thing. It's not. It's a normal and natural process that just fucking happens. One of the biggest pet peeves of mine is religions making women think that they're less than when they're on their periods. That is disgusting. Women, you are not less when you're on your period, okay? You are not dirty when you're on your period, okay? Jesus. Pains me that, like, there are genuinely people right now, right this second, being told that they are dirty because of something that naturally happens to them that they can't control. That pains me so much. And the sad thing is, I know so many women who have been indoctrinated into that they don't even give it a second thought and they think that it must be true. And that's just so fucking sad. I hope that with the internet being more available around the world that we start to see that type of shit go away. But I'm not entirely sure that it's gonna happen. Anyways, that's where we're going to end the video here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, subscribe and all that stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. Shout out to my channel members, especially Florian and Caitlin for being my mega ultra silly buggers. And then shout out to Neutral, Hippie Seb, The Doom Rat, and Liam Rosengarten. You guys are amazing and thank you so much for the support on the channel. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye.